Well, hello, and welcome back to Totally Random Thoughts. My name is Brie.
And I'm Tag.
And welcome to the podcast where we talk about totally random shit.
Nice.
Nothing's really off limits here.
No. How are you this week, Brie? You were a feisty little girl last week.
I was. I'm sorry.
I sat over here at the end. I was a little scared, to be honest.
Well, you know,
because you could probably beat me up.
Depending on the mood.
And I can't even fight you. My hand's still bad. So
yeah, dude, you're going to get that looked at this point.
Yeah, I did get it looked at. There's just...
True. Yeah. It takes time.
Plus, I couldn't hit a girl. And I don't know that you're ticklish. So I don't know if I could even win a fight with you.
I would just laugh and then hit you back.
I grew up with sisters. I grew up with 3 older sisters. They got, they wanted to fight with me. I just would tickle. I found that they were all ticklers, so I would tickle and not hit my sisters, which means I never got hit because I get in trouble for hitting my sisters. So if you're not ticklish, I don't know if I can fight you. Just, fuck, how do I do it?
Just turn it into like the...
Yeah, could you a slap fight?
Thing. No, I'm not.
I know how I would
girly
fight
enough
you.
for that.
I know how I would fight you. I know how we would settle it.
How? A thumb war, really?
Absolutely. Whoop your ass.
Have you ever played Knuckles?
No, what do you do with Knuckles?
You've never played Knuckles?
No, what do you do with Knuckles?
Oh, man.
What's Knuckles?
Knuckles, right? But it's like the whoever can... Okay, have you ever played this one where you're like under, right? And you gotta move it. Oh, yeah. It's like that, but Knuckles. Okay. And you do it like hard.
No thanks.
Yeah.
No, I'm not smashing my knuckles. I'll do the slap game with you. I'll beat you too.
My dad and I used to do that
I'm quick
all
like
the
a
time.
fox.
Me too.
Oh, you're not that quick.
Okay, sure.
Remember, I do quick for a living.
What?
I run a gym. We do quick things all the time.
Yeah, but that... Listen,
Watch,
when I went for...
Do it.
I used to do Muay Thai, right? And when I went for my first like trial, and they do like a one-on-one with one of the instructors to like show you around, introduce you to things, have you try a couple things to see like where you're at for starting. He told me...
Notice you won't do it.
I'm telling a story. He had me do a jab, right? Mm-hmm. And I had never done Muay Thai or boxing or anything before. Like I had done some boxing just like in the gym on my own.
We never talked about Star Wars last week, so we have to do it this week.
All right. But we lost my train of thought. So he had me do a jab, and I literally surprised him.
It was the greatest jab he'd ever seen.
I literally surprised him, and he looked at me. He's like, "Have you done this before?" I was like, "No," and he's like, "I'm not." He's like, "I'm not." He's like, "I'm not." He's like, "I'm not just saying this. Like, I don't think I've ever had anyone have that like quick and accurate of a jab on just like the trial."
How many years ago was that?
7.
You probably slowed down by now. Nick doesn't move that quick. You don't have to be fast anymore.
Bring my poor husband into this. He'd probably look at you though and be like, "Yep, yeah."
He's like, yeah. And I'm twice her size. Let her hit me.
No, I still, as part of my workouts sometimes to get my heart rate up, like mix in some cardio in between circuits. I'll do like a little like boxing, like just practicing my jabs and stuff. Now. Yeah.
The form.
And then the jump rope.
Impeccable form.
Anywhoozle, shut up. So, how was your week?
I could see like the old time box, your hands out there. Like,
no, you have to have proper form in order to cover your...
Put your chin out.
No, that's a good way to just get rocked, man. Like,
not back then.
No.
Because they had decorum back then. They were men.
Uh-huh.
Not like now. Not punks like now. Like, knock you out. Mama say knock you out.
Well, I did grow up in the emo era, so, you know.
So you were a whining, just whined a lot.
Punk.
Those guys didn't know how to fight.
No, they didn't.
Were you ever afraid of the singer from Fall Out Boy? No.
No. Maybe the lead singer from AFI. Just a little. I'm more so creeped out by him than I am afraid, but you know.
No, I love Fall Out Boy. By the way, love Fall Out Boy.
Oh yeah, we literally
Absolutely
cover their
Boy.
stuff.
Yeah, love Fall Out Boy. I'm good.
You're
Busy.
just now answering my question.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to leave it there. I just left it there for a minute.
Yeah, okay.
Been a busy week. Saw the voice doctor and found out that I am broken. Yay.
Still.
Permanently. There's nothing they can do to fix me. After
they finally came to that conclusion.
10 years now that since the damage happened in my right vocal cord. I developed a sulcus, by the way, for those who don't know. A sulcus is when the vibrational layer of your vocal cord. So you have the muscular layer of your vocal cord. And then right on the very edge is the vibrational layer. It's a mucus layer that you vibrate to make noise. So the noise you hear coming out of my voice right now is made by this vibrational layer. I developed acid reflux, and the acid reflux over the course of like 6 or 8 months burned the vibrational layer off of one spot in my right vocal cord, which happens to be right here. So I can't get up to this level of bass to make any sound. Now I can force it to make sound. I can actually go up there because this is actually my voice. My voice is up here. Hi, I'm John Taglieri. This is what I sounded like my whole life. But I have to forcibly do this, and it only lasts for so long before my voice gets tired. So this is actually where I am now, because this is, the way my vocal cords lived after I went for a year of, I had to learn how to speak again, and then I had to learn how to sing again with what I had left. So there was always a hope that there was something in development. I've been told that many times. There's something in development. It's stuck in the FDA. We're trying. I went this week or last week, and they said flat out that they have determined that there is no way possible to regrow that layer. It grows once in your life when you're born, when you're a child. It elongates over time, but the actual layer of it, of
like
tissue,
the thickness of it,
does not regrow, and you can't stem cell it. Where like I stem celled my knee when I needed a knee replacement, and it regrew and fixed everything inside my knee. Stem cells can't do that to this particular layer. Had I tore my vocal cord, blown a blood vessel, gotten a nodule, gotten a polyp, done anything else, they could have fixed it. This is the only thing that they cannot fix, period. So I am now, at least the door's closed. I know that I am broken. There is no way back to my voice as it used to be. But I have found a new way to sing. I've put 4 singles out that have done great since then. It's just not my voice anymore. It's a new version of me. But at least now I have some clarity on not looking backwards to see if maybe there's a way back to what I used to be. So
you can kind of let go of it.
I can sort of let go of that and just focus on the voice I have now and move forward. Which again, we've done 4 singles in the last 3 years.
They've all sounded
and
great.
And they've been fantastic. So, and I keep saying I got to get one out this year. So
kind of like you can almost rediscover yourself as an artist now.
Which I've had to
create a whole
and I've had to.
But it's kind of fun because you can create a whole new version of yourself.
And
now.
Monk Twain is my friend. Monk Twain is a huge part of that.
You and Monk need to just have like a studio day.
Yeah,
and just come up with stuff.
He found the new way for me to sing, because I was in my studio writing, and I was struggling to write because I was writing for the version of me that I've had forever. So I sent him a note. This was back in 21, and I said, dude, I need to get away from my studio and my instruments and my way of doing things. I have 3 songs, but I'm stalled. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do with them. So I went to his place, and I had 3 sets of lyrics, and I had music, and it was like a mid-tempo rock song, and he listened to it, and within like 30 seconds, he was like, all right, hold on. And he took it, and he slowed it down, way down, way down. And once he slowed it down, I had all these lyrics in front of me, and I was like, oh, that verse and this B part and this chorus. I'd written everything I needed to say. I just didn't have an order or a place to put it. And then he said to me, because I was a power singer. I was a Lou Gramm, Steve Perry, Tommy Shaw, Brad Delp, power, high tenor singer. And he said,
for all you youngins who don't know the name Steve Perry, Journey.
Journey, right? Foreigner, like, Boston
Don't Stop
Styx,
Believin'.
All of the high stuff. And Monk looked at me and he goes, I want you to whisper the first line at me. And I was like, what? And he's like, I want you to pull all the way back. You're trying to sing like you used to sing. I want you to pull all the way back in your throat and whisper to me. And the first line of the song of Talking to Myself Out Loud, the first time I heard it played back to me, I was like,
that's me?
That's not me. Who is that? Because I wasn't used to it yet. Now I'm used to it. But it was this very, you say you're flirting with destiny. And I was this rock kind of singer. So it was very different for me. And since then, we have found new avenues. And
There You Are is my favorite.
Oh, There You Are. We went in there with a vision, and we nailed it. I went in and I said, I want to do something I've never done. I want to do a song that sounds like Imagine Dragons meets
Maroon 5.
21 Pilots meets like an early Maroon 5. And,
like a She Will Be Loved kind of vibe.
And no, it's nothing like that.
No?
And no, it's God. It's
no, but like
I'm
when I'm saying early Maroon 5, like when they were still that style versus
something off Diary of Jane.
Yeah.
Off that record, but not
versus
that,
like
not that song.
Sugar versus that type of shit.
Which is a great song on its own.
Yeah.
They lost me for a while. For like 10 years, I couldn't do Maroon 5. Payphone killed me. Payphone, I died inside.
I'm at a payphone trying to call home. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that song killed me. It took my soul and stomped on it. But then they came back with Sugar 10 years later, and I was like, they're back. Because Songs About Jane is Desert
What about Girls Like You?
It's a Desert Island disc for me. That album, their first album on a major label, that album is a Desert Island banger after banger after bang. Fucking Harder to Breathe, Sunday Morning, You Will Be Loved.
Harder.
Just
Sunday
ridiculous.
Morning, rain is falling.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's a perfect album.
Harder to Breathe, you just said that and my brain just like opened that wicked long filing cabinet drawer and reached all the way into the back and was like, wait, I remember that entire song.
Oh, that whole album is amazing. And we spot on did it. Oh, There You Are is a
it's so good.
It's not trying to be cocky. It's a great song. And then we had a girl down in, I'm forgetting the country, do the video. And Heather came over, and my basement, talk about having good timing. My basement flooded March 2nd of 24.
We talked about it, yeah.
My basement had flooded, so we had to gut the basement. The basement was gutted. The basement was completely fixed, but the furniture was not back in it. And my basement has no windows, my theater area. So we had this big, empty, dark room with zero lights, pitch black. We hung one spotlight from the ceiling and put a chair in the middle of the floor and shot the whole thing. And then sent that video down to the girl. Why am I forgetting the country she's in? Croatia. And I found her a Fiverr.
Fiverr's great.
And she looked at the video, she looked at the lyrics, and she went out to like a video catalog and pulled unbelievably perfect stuff to fit the feel of the video. And the video is killer for it. Part-Time Love, same thing. I used a guy off of Fiverr from Yugoslavia, and he did the same thing. He found a collection of a couple who were in love and then fighting, which is, you could look at the song that way. It's not what the song's about, but you could very easily look at it that way. And he put a video together based off that with video footage in my studio, once again at Heather Shot, of me singing it close up on the microphone. Like the camera was right here and I was on the mic. And he did the blend was unbelievable. So if you have time, go look up either Part-Time Love or There You Are. And I throw the comma in because, believe it or not, YouTube struggles to find it without the comma. And look up those videos and those songs, and I would appreciate it. Thank you.
Don't look up my old ones.
Oh, look up her old ones. Look up her old ones.
Don't look
What
up
was the one with the car dealer?
Test Drive. Don't
Test
look
Drive.
that
Go look up
up.
Test Drive.
Don't look that up.
You can see little baby Brie.
Don't look that up, please.
Look up
I
Brianna
really
Grace Test Drive.
I really want to do some new stuff, and my sound, I think, has like completely changed from
Well, we
that.
started writing it, and stuff was a little more like Paramore-ish. But then you never have time.
Well, let's do it.
I've got
Let's
a studio that you can use for free.
But I don't want to do that to you. I want me, you, and Monk though to have some sessions, even just like writing jam.
Reach out to him and set it
whatever
up.
sessions,
Set it up.
you know.
Set it up.
Any hoozle.
You only have like 13 minutes a week that you're available.
I'll figure something out. It's just tough because like Nick's schedule's so unpredictable.
Oh, you're gonna blame your husband?
No. But it's just like,
see,
if I don't find out until like, ooh, heart palpitation. That was really strange.
That's because shit next to me.
That felt weird.
Happens a lot around me.
Oh, that was one of those ones that like was just all of a sudden like one and done, but it like made me feel lightheaded for a split second. Cool. So it doesn't happen in a while, but I probably have to drink more water. Not gonna lie. But it's just tough because like if I don't know until like 1 p.m. that he is getting forced to stay at work or is taking overtime or something, then it's like any plans that I had for that night, it's like shit because now I have to be home to feed the dogs.
I have to tell his job to stop that.
Yeah, okay. Tell the state of Massachusetts and the sheriff's department, sure.
Who do I call? I'll take care of it.
Yeah, but no one there would be able to do anything. They don't know what they're doing.
Listen,
the
Brie needs to have Tuesday night off.
Yeah. Wednesdays are one that I know I would have because that's his Friday, so he doesn't get forced on his Friday.
I would have to see because that's my kid night.
Exactly. So that's the problem is everything that is good for me on a weekly basis is opposite.
But I could make that work. I could work it out with the wife that on a once in a while basis we could do stuff.
Or
my wife's pretty awesome.
Sunday afternoon.
My wife is awesome. I mean, she puts up with me and she has for 22 years.
Or like Sunday afternoon.
Girl deserves sainthood.
Or like Sunday afternoon.
I'm an asshole.
Her and I,
could do it. Met me.
Her and I could do a spa day soon.
I've been saying that has to happen. You guys, I don't have time.
A Saturday that, I don't know, a Saturday morning.
So we have to get a sitter.
Saturday morning.
Because she has the kids. Sunday morning's the only one she could do because I'm home.
I could do Sunday morning.
Well, then go. I have been saying forever, you, her, and Heather should go out on another girls' day. The last time you guys, they just came here. But that was like a year ago, and I have said a dozen times, you three need to have a girls' night.
I know, we all just suck at initiating it.
He
needs to like coordinate girls' nights for us because we suck at it.
Yeah. No, she's not joking. I'll go in Facebook and create a group in Messenger and be like, hey, the three of you, Sunday night, I'm taking the kids, go have girls' night.
Yeah.
And they're all like, but I don't have time. Like, okay.
At some point, that's going to include taking my children, you realize.
Yeah, whatever. Take the little Rugrats.
But
I fired my wife a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta.
I walked in from work and I knew that the day before I had an
last story. Then we get
day,
into the episode.
And she was stuck with the kids all day. Not stuck with the kids, but she had the kids all day. And on a day where we were supposed to have the kids together to do family stuff. And I had a super busy day. Oh, I was teaching. I had a Thai bodywork session that I was teaching with Slava. So the next night I got in. I walked in from work and I went upstairs and I filled up the hot tub and I poured a glass of sangria and left it on the hot tub. And I went downstairs and I looked at her and I said, "You're fired." She's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Whatever you're doing, put it down. Go." And I just took her and I dragged her upstairs because she was like, "But I have to and this and that." And I'm like, "No, you're fired for the night. Whatever needs to get done, I'm taking care of." And I basically just shut the bathroom door and I said, "Don't come out until you have relaxed and had a night off."
Do you know how many women or just spouses in general like would kill to have a spouse that would like recognize that and do something like that?
It's what you should be doing.
Yeah, well.
That's why we still go out on dates. You're supposed to 22 years. I'm still dating my wife. You should still be going out on dates.
That's a whole other discussion.
The dating that should be an episode we talk about. Mm-hmm. Because like I said, 22 years and we're still dating. Yeah.
Why? How so many?
We're going out Wednesday night.
How so many?
We're going out to see Superman.
How so many marriages just turn into a situation where you're just roommates.
Oh yeah.
That'll be one of next week's episodes.
Speaking of Superman,
do we know anyone who's like a relationship therapist or anything like that, like a couples therapist?
Me.
Oh, okay. You're a life coach, but
I am a life coach.
Okay, so for this episode, because last week was
heavy.
Yeah, it was a pretty heavy topic.
Brie got fiery last week.
I did. We're not gonna return to that. I want to be more calm this week.
Well, I just brought up Superman because I'm going to see Superman this week with the wife for date night, midweek of all things. Because I can't wait till the weekend. I can't wait till the weekend. I have to see it before I see a spoiler and throat punch somebody. So
every single time someone says throat punching, I just think of that movie with Melissa McCarthy. It's like, "Wacha!" Like, with the karate chop to the Adam's apple.
Hey. It works. Doesn't matter how big you are. When you stop breathing, it's game over. So we decided to just have some fun again this weekend. One of our favorite things to do is jump on the Am I the Asshole Reddit and just see what we find.
Either Am I the
and
Asshole?
Live react to
There's
them.
a couple. There's a couple that I pull from. I typically follow Am I the Asshole? Am I overreacting?
You usually,
or,
yes.
There's this one that I'm a part of that I kind of stumbled into.
What is it?
It's called Entitled Parents.
Ooh.
Yeah, and some good ones come from there.
I want to read that one.
I think I have one saved from there.
Because I brought up Superman, I'm going first today.
Okay.
I have not read this yet. I only know by the first sentence that it was a Superman.
Is this the one that you
so
were saying we have to do?
I immediately stopped reading so that I could live react to it. Here we go.
Okay. It's not a shit post, right? Make sure it doesn't tag shit posting or shit post at the top. Because those are like fake ones.
Nope. It says, Am I the Asshole?
Okay.
Am I the asshole for telling a couple to fuck off in the cinema after she interrupted my viewing to tell me to stop laughing because it was annoying her?
What?
I just got back from a highly anticipated trip to the cinema with friends. The film?
The cinema.
Superman.
Oh, boy.
Big, silly superhero fun. There was a couple sat to my right with a seat space in between me and the girl of the couple. We were around the halfway mark when she leaned over and said, "Excuse me, can you stop laughing, please? Because it's really annoying to me." I was initially a bit taken aback and asked her if she was being serious. She said very firmly, yes. Trying to contain my immediate anger, I explained that we were in a public cinema and that I would laugh if I wanted to. Her partner then leaned over, waving his finger in my face, about to lay in, and I shut him down by saying, "Shut the fuck up, you fucking prick." I admit, not my most adult of responses, but I was so angry by what was happening. He responded by telling me to get out of the cinema. I said no.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you own the place?
And repeated my previous comment. Blood was boiling. He then stood up and told me I was being abusive.
What?
And then left to go tell someone. Okay, Karen. While waiting for him to return, his partner sat in her seat sobbing. I already made my decision on this.
They're made for each other, huh?
The whole situation was caused by her. He eventually came back and asked her if she wanted to leave because he'd sorted out some free tickets, to which she said yes. As they left, he turned around and told me the police had been called. I sat there for the next half an hour trying to get back to enjoying the film, but the adrenaline was surging. I'm not usually one for conflict. So my concentration was shaken. Going to watch the film at the cinema has been something I've enjoyed for most of my life, and due to having small children, the opportunities to do it are not as frequent as they used to be. If I'd spoiled someone's movie's viewing experience due to obnoxious behavior, I would have been mortified. But I was just enjoying my own experience, which was somewhat ruined by this person.
And were they the only one laughing? Probably
I put
not.
it to you, the good people of Reddit. Am I the asshole?
No. They're entitled pricks.
Not at all.
I'm guessing I'm hoping that the cops just laughed and wouldn't even show.
Eesh. Oh, this is a long one. Nope, not the asshole.
Eesh is everyone sucks here.
Yeah.
So someone was saying that everyone sucks in that situation.
A few people said this is impossible to judge without hearing the laugh. I mean, was it like a, or was it like a,
yeah,
that would make me be like, dude, can you dial that down? Was it very loud
and was literally
laughing?
Can
you dial that down a bit?
Yeah, was he laughing at every single line?
But that being said, no, you're not the asshole. And if she was sobbing, that's therapy in the waiting right there.
Yeah, no kidding.
And she went to call the cops and get free tickets. That's Karen. That's a male Karen.
That's Chad.
That's the dude, Chad. That's the dude standing in your driveway yelling at you because you parked your truck in your driveway. And the homeowners association rules say you can't do that. Oh my God, that's another show we have to have.
HOA.
Oh,
don't even get me started on HOAs.
Oh, HOAs.
My eye just started twitching thinking about it.
I could never live. Look, and I reached up for my eye. I could never live in a place that had an HOA.
Oh,
I would
no.
Go watch HOA of TikTok.
It's hilarious.
Oh my God, it is.
Did you see the guy that spray painted all of his dead plants green? because they complained. He had a bunch of like bushes and plants that like kind of died, so they were brown. And he literally went to the store and bought fucking green spray paint and just spray painted them all. It was beautiful. It was so great.
That is awesome.
All right. So I have a couple that we could dive into here. For some reason, there was a lot of ones about weddings.
There was one real quick. There was one HOA I saw where the guy came up and the girl had a Ring doorbell. So she's like, "Hey, what are you doing on my porch?" And he's like, "I'm trying to get into your house. Did you change the locks?" And he's like,
"Excuse me?
You know that the HOA is supposed to have a key for every property?"
No, they're not.
Apparently they were. And she's like, "You can leave now." And he's like, "I'm be coming back with the police because if you change the locks, that's against our HOA rules." And blah, 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 blah. And she was just like, "Bye."
That's absurd.
Going in my house when I'm not there. No.
Absolutely not.
No.
I'd be pressing charges.
I'd be buying a Rottweiler. Okay, go inside.
Or 4. Yeah.
Good. Okay, go and see what happens. That's on you.
All right. So.
It's like those guys who booby trap the Amazon packages. I love those people.
All right. So I have an Am I the Asshole subreddit one.
Yes.
A like relationship advice or an entitled parents one that we can start off with. Do you want to hear the titles?
Parents.
Do you want to hear the titles?
Yeah, all right, let's go with titles first. And then
Am I the asshole for telling my brother I am upset that he and his fiance set their wedding date 7 weeks before mine?
7 weeks is still a good chunk of time.
Month and a half.
2 months.
Almost 2 months.
Yeah. Or do you want to take the whole year?
But I'm guessing this
What
person booked theirs first and have a lot of the same people like coming to
but that's still like,
that's
even gone on honeymoon and come back time. That's
I know.
Yeah, that's
But the showers are probably happening. I feel like as long as they
7 weeks, that's 2 months, dude. I don't know. Go ahead, next. I'm already leaning badly for that one for that guy.
My girlfriend faked a pregnancy to test how I'd react to bad news.
I would cut that bitch loose in a second.
And why is it bad news?
Okay, go ahead. And what's the parent one? Wow.
Entitled mom tried to reserve the baby name I've had picked since I was 12.
What? I'm sorry, what?
Now
I'm curious on that one.
Okay.
I think we're doing 2 of yours.
Okay.
All right, go with the parents first.
All right. So entitled mom tried to reserve the baby name I've had picked since I was 12.
Curious as to what that means.
I, 28 female, am 8 months pregnant with my first child. Ever since I was a kid, I've loved the name Eliana. It's unique, feminine, and just always felt special to me. My friends and family have known this for forever, even jokingly calling dibs on middle names when I was still in high school. Fast forward, my cousin, 29 female, is also pregnant by surprise and recently announced she's having a girl too. At the baby shower last week, I mentioned that we've officially chosen Eliana as the name. She froze. In front of everyone, she goes, no, that's the name I'm using. I already told my mom and everyone at work. You can't use it. I said, I've had this name picked out since before you even graduated high school. You literally made fun of it in the past. She says, doesn't matter. I'm the first to say it now while we're both pregnant, so it's mine.
Who's having a baby first?
I don't know. My aunt.
Well, she's 8 months. Where's the other one?
I don't know.
Oh, they didn't say.
She's far enough along to be having a shower.
Yeah.
So they're probably pretty
But as long as yours pops out first, fuck the other chick.
I know. My aunt, her mom, then backed her up saying, just let her have this. You can always pick another name. No, I'm not picking another. Well, we see why the bitch is the way she is. Look at the mother. No, I'm not picking another name for the baby I've waited years for just because my cousin impulsively called dibs. Entitlement level naming rights thief.
Nope.
I told her she can use it too if she wants, but I'm not changing. If we both end up with daughters named Eliana, that's her hill to die on. Good for you.
Good for you.
Yeah, good for you.
Oh, you are not the asshole in that one. Holy shit.
The best part is that the due date is on your side. There's squat they can do about it. What are they going to do? Be mad because of a name? Go right ahead.
Yeah.
So I guess she's due before.
Good.
That doesn't mean she'll give birth before, depending on how close their due dates are.
Name that baby Eliana. Get all your stuff printed right now. Go out and get your towels and your blankets and your backpacks and your everything done that says Eliana.
Yep. That's just ridiculous.
And post it all over Facebook so that you're the first one to post it was yours. That's awesome. No, that's wow. People are fucked up in this world.
I know. They just can't.
I'm glad it's not us.
They want everything.
I'm glad it's not us. We're about
All right.
as normal as it gets.
What was the other one you wanted? My girlfriend faked a pregnancy.
Yes. No, that girl needs to.
My girlfriend faked a pregnancy to quote unquote test how I'd react to bad news.
Where I grew up, that girl would mysteriously end up in a dumpster.
In Jersey?
You know Hoboken, New Jersey?
Yeah.
When I was young, that girl would mysteriously end up in a dumpster somehow with no evidence.
Yeah. I, 27 male, am still spinning from this. My girlfriend, 26 female, of 2 years, has been distant lately. I chalked it up to work stress. Then, 3 nights ago, she comes into our room looking pale and serious and says, I'm pregnant. I froze. I tried to stay calm and told her we'd figure it out even though we're not ready. We talked for over an hour. I cried a little. I even started looking up clinics and OBs on my phone while she just stared at me. Then she bursts out laughing and says, oh my God, babe, you passed. I wanted to see how you'd react under pressure. I didn't speak. I just got up and left the apartment for a walk. When I came back, she was acting like I overreacted and that, quote, it's not a big deal if the outcome was good. I told her it was cruel, manipulative, and that trust doesn't work like that. She said, so you'd rather I not know if you're the kind of guy who steps up? She still doesn't get why I'm shaken. Is this grounds to walk away?
Yes, bye. Because that is, you know, they say
that's a huge
look for the
breach
red
of
flags.
trust.
You know, you look for the red flags. That's like, you ever seen one of those flags you put on a flagpole that's like 1,000 feet high?
Dude, that's like
that's like the size of Montana.
That's like one of those freaking blow up fucking flailing dudes in front of a car dealership.
The wacky inflatable waving car dudes?
Yeah.
Yes. No, goodbye. She's out. Bye.
The first comment as far as like how he should respond to her. I'm so glad to hear I passed. Unfortunately, you failed. We're done.
Thank you. Bye.
Yes.
Yep.
100% yes.
Yeah. Bye.
That is a massive breach
Holy
of trust.
shit.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's whoo, she needs to grow the fuck up. Okay. Oh shit.
Oh, wait, I got one.
Wait a minute.
You'll get this one. Am I the asshole for not letting certain people babysit my toddler because of how they treat their pets?
No. Immediate no.
Yeah, I don't even need to read this one.
No.
If you don't treat your pet well, you are not touching my kid.
No.
Should we read it? I want to.
How long is it?
I'm gonna look real quick.
Because I feel like they're going to go into a whole backstory of like how hard, like examples of how they treat
my
them.
toddler doesn't speak yet, and his unique way of interacting with the world, his expressive and curious, needs a gentle approach. I've worked hard to understand his cues and build a safe environment around him. Some people I know, family included, have said things like, "You need to be firm with animals," or sometimes you have to tap them when they misbehave. It made me uncomfortable. If that's how they respond to a pet that's confused and overwhelmed, I don't feel safe leaving my kid with them. So I've quietly drawn a boundary, no babysitting, no solo time. Now they're upset saying I'm being judgmental or unfair. I just feel like if someone's instinct is control over compassion, they might not respond well to a child who communicates in unconventional ways. Yeah. Because if the kid is on the spectrum and you don't know how to handle that.
That's a whole different scenario completely, though. At first, I was kind of like, all right, you might be being a little overly sensitive and like you've never actually seen them like mistreat a pet or an animal. Like you're being a little overly sensitive if that's the case, if that's the only thing that you're drawing this conclusion from.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I need more backstory than that. Like, have they witnessed other scenarios where these people have seemed like to not be compassionate, to not understand the nuance of like a child on the spectrum? Is your kid on the spectrum? You know what I mean? Like I don't know about that one now. Like more info's needed on that one before I can come to a conclusion for sure. So two like wedding ones that popped up. Very different. Oh, that's a shit post. Never mind. This one's not, though. Am I the asshole for not going to my twins' wedding? That's what what you have
That's
pulled
the next one I pulled up.
All right, I'll just read it
Yes,
then.
then we're going with this one. That is funny.
I, 24 male, have an identical twin. We're not close, but I thought we had basic mutual respect. That belief was tested. I grew up in a traditional southern town and only began coming out in college. I see where this is going, I think. About 5 years ago. It's been slow, especially with family. But since moving to DC in 23 for school/work, I've felt more comfortable living authentically. After moving, I met my boyfriend, 26 male, and we've been together for 2 years. Over time, I've introduced him to friends and family when I felt safe. Cut to November of 24. I was home for the holidays and told my twin and his fiancé about my boyfriend. They seemed happy for me. While staying with them, wedding details arose and they asked if I'd be bringing a date. I said yes, my boyfriend. My twin had gone to bed, but his fiancé said, "While there are pros and cons, it's up to you if you want to bring him." That felt like a green light. My twin constantly deferred to her on decisions, so I didn't think I needed to double check. 5 months passed, and my boyfriend and I had spent $1,300 on travel, flights, hotel, etc. 3 weeks before the wedding, I mentioned on a call with my brother that we were all set. His tone shifted. "Oh, is boyfriend actually coming?" I reminded him of the convo with his fiancée. He said she never gave me permission and accused me of making it up. Then said, "We can't allow your boyfriend to come. We worry how dad's side will react." I offered to call dad on the spot. He dodged, saying he would check in with his fiancée, despite just saying it was his decision. An hour later, no change. I was still invited, alone, still expected to buy a groomsman match suiting, even though I wasn't in the party.
Nope. Bye. I'm out. I'm not
You're
coming.
the twin and you're not even a groomsman?
I'm not coming.
Even though I wasn't in the party, and show up smiling. That's when I snapped. I asked, if I didn't invite your fiancé to my wedding, would you still come? He couldn't answer and ended the call after some harsh words. Trying to make things right, I came out to my dad, which I feared for years, to explain the situation. You hadn't even come out to your dad yet? I can maybe kind of see why they would be hesitant, because they... If
just make sure you do that before you come to the wedding.
Well, that's the thing, but it's like if they probably didn't want him to feel like he was being forced to tell before he was ready. But like they also know that depending on how dad and his side of the family tend to react to things like that, they don't want that kind of drama at the wedding. If all of a sudden he shows up with a boyfriend, dad realizes
this is still your brother.
You know what I mean? Whatever. He was surprisingly indifferent and even said uninviting my boyfriend was extreme.
Go dad.
He offered to talk to extended family. I thought I was removing the main obstacle. Weeks later, my twin called again. He now claimed our friends would be weirded out, so the excuse shifted. Oh, so your brother's the homophobe?
Yep.
I said, if my boyfriend's not invited, I'm not coming. He didn't budge. Here's the kicker. Days later, my dad told me the fiancé admitted she did give me permission, but changed her mind when she remembered who would be there. She denied this to my twin. Also, one of her bridesmaids is openly gay and brought her girlfriend. According to the fiancé, she's not part of the family, so it's different.
Oh my God.
So I didn't go. I'm still wondering if I made the wrong call.
Nope.
My absence was noticed. I got texts asking where I was. My mom had to explain it repeatedly. So instead of avoiding attention, my absence became the story. My relationship with my twin is dead, and some family ties now feel fragile. Part of me wonders, should I have sucked it up and gone solo just to preserve bonds that shaped my early life?
Nope.
Am I the asshole for skipping the wedding?
Nope.
First, top voted comment. You came out to your dad, got gaslit by your twin, got lied to by the fiancé, and still tried to make peace. You did more than enough. They chose drama, not you.
Wow.
I think that's very well said. So, yep.
No, wow.
As soon...
And then the fiancé lies about it.
So maybe she's the homophobe.
No, because her gay friend was there.
Oh, that's true. Her gay cousin. No, yeah, friend. Because wasn't part of the family, which is what she was so concerned about for some reason. That's so weird.
You picking your nose over there? What are you doing?
No, I feel like I have dog hair. I hate that. Look, Penny lays over here all the time. This is like her spot on this couch.
On camera, it looked like you were just going
I'm so
up
sorry.
in there.
No, I was itching right here. And I felt like I had dog hair trying to enter my nose.
Oh. Happens to me at home, too.
Oof.
Between the dog and the cat, I'll get hair. Then I'm like, I can't find it, but I can see it. There's times I can see it, and I don't know what to do because I can't grab it, and
It's
it will come out
so
like,
annoying.
and it's tickling and tickling. And then I have sneezing.
So
fit.
annoying.
Oh my gosh!
Or like when you're exhaling, you feel something like wiggling almost,
Yes.
and you're like, oh god, like I feel like I have a hair or like a fuzz right there, but it won't go away.
I want to read this one. Just because it's okay. Ready? You ready? Mm-hmm. Am I the asshole for not telling a woman she was about to sit in poop?
Oh, that one came up for me. Oh god, I feel like
25 male, was at a crowded park recently where there were food trucks set up and people sitting around eating. Seating was pretty limited, and most people were sitting on this low concrete wall that runs along the edge of the parking lot. On the other side of the wall is a grassy area that's level with the top of the wall, so people sit there with their backs toward the grass and legs facing the lot. I had just gotten my food when I noticed the only free spot left. At the same time, I saw a girl well dressed for the park also walking toward it. She saw it first and was headed that way, but I was closer and got there before her, and despite her running when she saw me approaching it, that's funny. As I got to it, I looked down at the grass behind the wall and saw a big pile of dog poop right where someone's lower back or clothes would land if they leaned and sat back. It was pretty gross, and I decided not to sit. Right then, she walked up and looked annoyed, saying, seriously, I was going to sit there. I didn't want to make a thing of it, so I just stepped aside and said, go ahead, you can have it. She immediately sat down without checking behind her, and just a second later, jumped up with a disgusted look on her face. The poop was stuck to the back of her skirt. She turned to me and snapped, why didn't you say anything? I told her I saw it, but I didn't know how you were planning to sit. For all I knew, you were just going to perch on the edge and sit upright. It's a park. People walk their dogs here. You've got to check before sitting down. She insisted I should have warned her, but I told her I wasn't trying to be petty. I genuinely didn't know how far back she was going to lean or sit, and it really wasn't my responsibility to check the ground for her. She could have sat only on the wall and not on the grass and would have been fine. She eventually walked off frustrated, but now I'm wondering if I should have said something anyway. But I feel like, especially since she was so confrontational about the spot, it wasn't really necessary. Am I the asshole?
I feel like everyone sucks in this situation.
You're kind of the asshole, dude. I get that she snapped at you.
But you were petty.
But
you were petty.
Let's call first. You saw that she saw the spot first, and you could have just let her have it, in which case, cool. You got there, saw the poop, and then snarkily was like, oh, no, babe, please sit down.
Yeah, you were petty as
You're
shit.
kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
That's a rare one, because usually I don't think they're assholes. This dude's an asshole.
No, yeah. Okay, rapid fire with titles, and we can pick whatever.
Okay. Oh.
Am I the asshole for not allowing my sister to come live with me and my husband? Am I the asshole for bringing my dead father up in front of my mother's new husband?
Oof.
Am I the asshole?
Context.
Am I the asshole for punching my best friend's new boyfriend in the face?
Context.
Am I overreacting for not wanting to be a bridesmaid after being handed a weight loss plan by the bride?
Oh, yes, go that one. I love those.
Okay.
Because we already know the answer.
It's not a long one, so. I, 28 female, was recently asked to be a bridesmaid for my college best friend's wedding. I was genuinely touched until she sent us our wedding prep kits. Inside mine, a diet plan, a motivational water bottle, and a note that said, let's all look snatched for the big day. You got this. I was floored.
Brides have fucking lost their minds.
That should be a whole
world.
episode, Bridezillas.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's going to be an episode.
Yep.
Oh.
Next week. We're on that next week. That's it.
Yeah. I was floored. I'm a size 12, healthy, active, and not at all interested in losing weight for anyone, much less to fit into her aesthetic.
She sounds hot.
I texted her privately, trying to be civil. Hey, I'm not comfortable being handed a diet plan. I'd rather not be in the bridal party if my appearance is an issue. She responded, oh my God, don't be so sensitive. I gave one to all the girls. It's about looking cohesive, not shaming anyone. I imagine that's how she talks.
It sounds like how she talks.
Except turns out only I and one other bridesmaid, who's also mid-size, got that version of the kit.
Should she think the bridesmaids don't talk?
I know. I bowed out, and now I'm being labeled the dramatic one in our group chat. She even told mutual friends I quit over a water bottle. Am I overreacting for standing up for
Nope.
myself and saying no?
No.
No.
Not at all.
I would legitimately, at that point, I would send screenshots of that package and everything in it,
to
verbiage
the
and
chat.
everything,
Yep.
to the group chat, and then quite possibly post it on my social media.
Oh, yes.
And just be like, why? I wouldn't say her name or anything, but like at that point, bitch, you deserve being called out.
Look, if you're getting married,
You're a superficial
if you're getting
fucking
married,
brat.
awesome for you. The stuff we have seen and read over the months, and there's a woman I've stumbled on Facebook and TikTok who does all wedding stuff. The stories are unbelievable. Like, what is wrong with you people? What is absolutely wrong with you people that demanding your wedding gift will be at least $750? I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just say? You will lose 15 pounds. I'm sorry. Excuse you? Everybody in the wedding party will cut their hair to a bob and dye it blonde. That was another one.
Yeah, no, I can't. You're extremely entitled and out of your fucking mind if that's how you are going to be. And
Yeah.
I'll go on a rant about that next week if we do this subject.
Oh, we're so doing Bridezillas next week.
Okay. Other titles. Am I the asshole for punching my best friend's new boyfriend in the face? This is another short one. For context, she's been with said boyfriend for 4 months and just escaped a very toxic relationship with her baby daddy. I'm guessing that's what BD means. I invited friends over for a girls and kiddos pool day 2 weeks prior to today. She calls me an hour before and says her new boyfriend will be coming too, and said she didn't want him to. She just felt bad he'd be alone. Fast forward, they show up an hour and a half late, and new boyfriend walks up to my house and says, "That pool is the size of a hot tub. We should have gone to our pool." So I reply with, "Well, you weren't even invited, so." And this man-child walked back to the car and puffed his chest at his girlfriend to the point that my other friend thought he was yelling at her and about to hit her. He then proceeded to say, "I won't let some bitch who's a cheater talk to me like that." For context on that, I did cheat on my ex-husband 5 years ago. So I handed my drinks to my friend, walked up to him, and socked him in the nose.
Bravo.
First comment. You said you've been divorced, but up until that point, I thought you must all be teenagers. Yeah, everyone sucks in this situation, honestly.
Nobody wins in that one.
Am I the asshole for bringing my dead father up in front of my mother's new
Yeah,
husband?
go with that one. I want to hear that one.
I'm so upset, and I do not know if I'm in the wrong. I'm 27, female. My father passed away of cancer back in 2018 when I was 20. Last weekend, my mother remarried. I get along well enough with her new husband. He's a cool guy in general, treats me and my mother well. He also has a 13-year-old daughter from a previous relationship, and he's been married and divorced his ex. They have 50-50 custody split of their daughter. During the wedding on Saturday, everyone had fun. I even shed some tears of joy for my mom. But Sunday, something shifted. My cousin asked if I'm going to call my mom's new husband Dad. I obviously said no. I already had a dad and was a fully grown woman by the time he came into my mother's life. After that comment, my mother and her sister pulled me aside and started yelling at me to stop bringing up my father in front of her new husband because he's jealous of a dead man? His ex is alive and they see each other every other weekend to pass the kid, but he's jealous of a dead man. I basically told them to get off me, that I didn't do it deliberately, but my father had been my father for 20 years, and naturally, I bring him up sometimes in passing, especially to my younger cousin who was only 7 when my dad passed away and barely remembers him. My aunt went into a whole tangent how my dad was important to me, but it's not important to anybody else anymore, and I should let go and move on instead of talking about him just because everyone else has. That, in turn, made me cry, and I didn't speak to either of them for the rest of the day. Am I the asshole for bringing up my dad sometimes? Is it reasonable my mother's husband to be jealous of a literal corpse?
Nope. And I talk about my parents all the time, and my mom and dad have been dead 20 years. My mom, July 4th was 20 years since we lost my mom. My dad, next year, May 8th, will be 20 years for him. And I speak of them on a regular basis. I am sorry if you don't want me to speak about my parents. That's a you problem.
Yeah. So top comment, not
And if
the
he's that gentle, if he's
that
sensitive about a dead man,
insecure,
you've got ask his first wife
bigger
why they're
problems.
divorced.
Yeah.
Let's go ask the first wife what happened, and
Jealousy's ugly.
maybe this won't be a very long wedding either.
So, top comment, not the asshole.
Marriage, not
this
wedding.
is straight up despicable behavior from your mother and aunt. No one gets to tell you to stop talking about your father ever. Are you sure this is actually coming from the new husband, or is it just coming from your mother? Regardless, it's disgusting to try and make you shut up, and even more so to say no one cares about your father. If your mother ever loved your if your mother ever loved your father, she would never allow that to be said. I wouldn't be able to look my mother in the eye again if I were in your position.
Nope. No
OP did respond, which is why I'm reading this. So the tangent came mostly from my wine drunk aunt, so I was not as upset with my mother. I honestly don't know what to think. I told my mom that I try not to bring up my dad as much in front of her new husband, but she mentioned the situation that happened that same weekend, where I joked to him that he needs to start scoring the dad points because he would be my stepfather the next day. I obviously meant him, not my dead dad, but I guess he misunderstood. I don't know. Yeah, you're not the asshole. You're not the asshole.
All right, here we go. Would I be the asshole if I leave my sister out of my wedding?
Oh boy, all these wedding ones.
I know
these
wedding ones. For context, my sister is 44 and I'm 33. My wedding is not until November 7th. That's the only date available at the venue. I asked my sister to be maid of honor for the wedding, and she had no problem agreeing to it. Ever since she accepted, she's been constantly making jokes and sly comments about how she didn't want to be the maid of honor.
Oh my God.
My wedding shower is coming up, and I just found out, through my mother, that she will not be attending my shower due to her having plans of going to an event with her friends out of town. She has not talked to me yet at all about this, and my mother told me that they both talked when they were planning my shower date. She knew about the event being the same weekend as the shower. She also has been asking our parents for money because she couldn't afford her dress, hair, and makeup. But spent over $500 on some VIP tickets and constantly treats herself to Starbucks and constantly spends money. On top of that, I found out that she wanted my mom to bring a cake for the rehearsal dinner for herself and her birthday because the rehearsal dinner is the same night of her birthday, and she can't celebrate her birthday because of my rehearsal dinner. She is constantly complaining about it and being her birthday, and she has to be at the rehearsal dinner instead. My voice is not working well. I have not contacted my sister yet because I'm still processing my feelings and the situation. When I calm down, I plan on talking to her. I'm highly considering just taking her out of the wedding if she's going to be like this. So Reddit. That said, would I be the asshole? No, I would kick her.
No, your little sister is a spoiled fucking brat.
No. Sister's older.
She's selfish.
10 years older.
Oh.
Sister's 44. OP's 33.
So what? Does she think that because she's already through that phase of her life and whatever, that that means that she doesn't have to care about, her sister's moment? I don't know. That's effed up. No, you would not be the asshole. And honestly, so we had a couple weddings last year that we attended, and one of them was for some friends of ours. My husband was a groomsman in said wedding.
Hold that thought. I would talk to the sister first before I just was like, you're out. I'd be like, dude, you need to stop this shit or you're going to...
what's your problem?
Yeah. I don't know that I would boot her right away.
I would
have a stern conversation.
I would just say, hey, what's your problem?
Be like, this is my wedding we're talking about here.
You're being really selfish, and you're do you if you don't want to be in the wedding party, just tell me and you're out.
Yeah. Let her make
yeah
okay, go.
It's kind of obvious you don't want to. So similar thing. So we went to a few weddings last year. One of them was for friends of ours. My husband was a groomsman. It was his friend, and then obviously we befriended his now wife and whatever. Big group of guys that all grew up together, whatever, and they will have all been each other's groomsmen and whatever. He has 2 brothers, I think, 2 or 3 brothers, and he made one of his brothers his best man. this dude, I wasn't even involved, right? But like even me and the wives of some of the other groomsmen wanted to like friggin' throat punch this dude because we saw the frustration like from our husbands regarding this scenario where they're like, we don't want to step on his toes, but like nothing's getting planned. We have to book something for the bachelor party or else we're never going to get anything booked. And like he just would complain all the time and said so many times about how like he didn't sign up for this and like he didn't even want to be the best man and blah,
then
blah, blah,
bow
blah.
out, dude. Bow out.
But he wouldn't. And then he, like the guys tried to get together. Like everyone was trying to, you know, text the group chat and be like, hey, like, what about this idea for the bachelor party? Like, what about this house? If we rent this house for the weekend up in New Hampshire or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he just like wouldn't respond to anything. And then all of a sudden, last minute, mind you, their wedding was in September. We went to 2 weddings, like back to back in September. Their wedding was in September. And he all of a sudden, I think in like the end of April, early May, all of a sudden just texted the whole group chat and was like, I booked a house. This is what we're doing. And it was like 6 hours away up in Maine on Father's Day weekend. And mind you, the majority of these men are fathers. They have small children. And everyone was like, what the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck when he sent that message. And they're like, well, of course, like we're going to go, like, we're not going to miss it, but like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Right? Like, didn't
Some people
consult
just
with
don't
anyone.
get it.
And like, and he just, I guess he just like bitched and moaned the whole time about being the best man and this and that.
Bag out if you
He
want.
quite literally said, like, I didn't sign up for this shit. I
Yeah.
saw the text message
Just
in the
quit.
group chat. And I was like, I'm like, are you serious? Like, I felt so bad for the groom.
How old?
I think he's older.
Like
so I
what?
think he was like mid to late 30s.
Oh.
And I'm like, because I think
he's one of them.
our friend is.
He's one of them.
I think our friend is
He's one of those millennial guys.
the youngest. But it's, well, so is our friend. But I was like, I felt bad for our friend, for the groom.
Yeah.
I was like, does he know that his brother is acting like this and saying this shit? Like, I don't know. I just like, that's not how you treat your brother. If you didn't think you'd be up for the responsibility of being best man, like, you should have just been honest and said, I'd love to be a groomsman, but I don't think I can handle all the planning.
It's too long for now, but next show I got to play you a Josh Wolf clip. He talks about Josh. He's a awesome comedian, and a buddy has asked him to be his best man and take care of the bachelor party. Take care of the bachelor party, not be the best man, but he was just gonna.
Like, he was a groomsman and he
he's
put
like,
him
dude,
in charge.
you've been to Vegas more times than anybody I know. You plan my bachelor party, and Josh was like, you don't want me to do that. I'm gonna fuck your day up. And this, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say any more than that. He's like, I'm a comedian. It's what I do. You don't want me to do this. He's like, no, you're the guy. I want you to do this. We're saving this for next time. Next week, I'm gonna play you the whole Josh Wolf clip, and it is hilarious.
I don't know. I feel bad because I don't really know his brother. I've maybe met him like once. I don't know the whole situation, but just from an outside perspective,
Yeah, it's just stupid.
From an outside perspective, and
We gotta fix this couch.
physically reading the messages.
I keep winding up inside the couch.
I know. I'm sorry. And physically reading the messages and like
I'm already little.
seeing and hearing the frustration from my husband and the other friends in the
that
friend
would piss
group.
me off too.
I was like, wow, dude, like this is bad.
Well, unfortunately, we have to wrap it up.
Yeah, we're hitting that time.
Yes, we are. Thank you for watching this week. Thanks for coming along on the Am I the Asshole journey with us.
Yeah, if you guys enjoy these types of episodes, let us know.
Yeah,
we
we'll do
try
more
to
of them.
mix some of these in between the more kind of like
Heavy.
especially if we have heavy. Like I know we just did one of these, I think 2 or 3 episodes ago, but we had some pretty heavy topics these last few times.
So it's fun. We get some fun in there too.
Yeah. Next
All
week,
right.
I think we're going to talk about bridezillas.
Oh, that's going to be so much fun. All right.
All right.
We will see you soon. Find us on Spotify, on Amazon, on Audible, and find us on Facebook. Find us on TikTok. There's 2 pages on TikTok. One of them we lost our login for. I'm trying to get it back. The other one is called Totally Random Thoughts 1. So look up that one. Totally Random Thoughts Pod is our old account. I got to get the login back somehow. But Totally Random Thoughts 1 on TikTok. Everywhere else, it's Totally Random Thoughts Pod. So find us, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Wee-oo.